Hey dudes, Pix here. So we're here in Port Knot City, and I guess we have a delivery for Fragile. She needs some of those weird little gross things that we give her.
You know what day it is today, baby? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Yeah, sure thing.
Sam, you there? Fragile needs cryptobiotes. Could you bring her some from Port Knot City? Her people have already harvested a bunch and are holding them in storage. They've even prepped a special breathable container for you to transport them in. This is to help ensure that our little friends don't enter a state of suspended animation. But since the case isn't airtight, submerging it in water would be a bad idea. The bad news is, we can't get any supplies out to you with the network like it is. And the rain's not letting up either. Remember, if the cryptobiotes fall into a metabolic state, they'll be no use to anyone. Look, I don't know how, but there's got to be a way you can get them here. You'll figure something out. You have to. We can't afford to lose Fragile. She's our only way to Amelie. Do it for her, or for what she can do. Just get it done, Sam. Please.
You didn't have to. Fragile's our friend. You don't have to, like, give a reason to save her. Oh god, look at this time fall, dude. All here. It's the whole map. It's just the whole map has time fall all over the place. And I'm assuming these mules have magically transformed into terrorists. Wait, so did he say that I'm unable to craft stuff?
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
And yeah, thankfully we carried over our weapons, so I'm sure we're gonna run into some trouble along the way, but I think we will be ready for it. Yeah, hopefully our zip lines are still intact. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's been a minute. I think they corrode faster if you, like, pass time in-game. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
So what they're saying is that all my structures that I built are destroyed, but the people online playing this game, their stuff still works? I guess so, huh? I did get this bike from someone. Damn, and BB is chipped too, and we can't heal them. Yeah, like my zip lines are still here, but they're totally deteriorated. I don't have any materials to, like, bring them back. And even if I did, it wouldn't even be worth it, because we just had to get past here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Postbox? We got company. Damn, that sucks. I thought I was at least going to be able to get halfway there. Oh. Well, this certainly is different, isn't it? Uh-oh. You might be able to outrun them. Thanks for the signs, you guys. Oh, this is gonna end poorly. Okay, no, we're fine. Everything's fine. A little goopy. Someone put a safe house. Oh boy. Thank God those tentacles didn't like grab Sam. What the hell, man? They're like the ones from before, but even like gnarlier. This is something else. I made it somehow. Don't ask me how, because I do not know. Amazing. Oh, here we go. I thought it was a little too good to be true. Oh, this is different. Sure? Hey, yeah. Come on, Samuel. Hold up. The troll. Now, there were two before, when they got caught by a random giant BT in the overworld. It looks to be only one this time. I'm perfectly alright with that. I wonder if this will work very well on you. If I don't miss every shot. Oh yeah, I think it works pretty well. They're getting very upset. Damn you. Okay, apparently this has some kind of a grenade launcher function. Yeah, look at that. Wow, what a gun. Golden shots and a grenade launcher all in one. It doesn't have that many in it, but still. There you go, Lou. Wish I could make Lou feel better. Yeah, I guess if you run out of ammo, you just gotta book it. No, where's that bike I was using? Why not? Yeah, I think it's all the way up there. It might be worth going back. And what we need to do is actually stop by this. Yeah, I bet there's going to be, yeah, it's the stuff I dropped. It's like my empty grenade launcher and what have you. Please tell me this still works. Nah, it's corroded, huh? Yup. Oh, you know what? It looks like it still takes away the time fall. I'd like to check on Luke, please. Oh, we can heal them. Was not aware. There you go. Good as new. Wonderful. Okay, good. Thank goodness we found this. Wonderful. Safe room too. I don't think it's very necessary. I mean, we could get a little bit of our stamina back, but we're not like hurting too bad, so yeah, we'll be fine. God, are my zip lines even still here? Yeah, they're here. Yeah, look at that sky. Dude, getting past the terrorists is gonna be such a bitch, isn't it? Well, it's a certainly interesting curveball. I bet I'm one of the few people who actually went back and like did all the optional stuff before the story was complete. So this could quite possibly be like a lot of people's first time heading back to this island and seeing it from the other side. So that's pretty interesting. I doubt we could pass time here and actually get much use out of it, but I do need to get there. But yeah, we could stop by here, grab ourselves a bike. I mean, we could rest Sam. I guess he's starting to get a little bit of chip, huh? Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Now, either way I go, I'm gonna have to deal with BTs. But I learned a cool little trick while I was actually in this area last time. So let's, yeah, you can get yourself stuck on a rock. Okay, we got off. From what I understand, if we are in the water, then the BTs won't attempt to get us. And since we have a level 3 truck, it was the only thing we could get. We could actually go in the water for a brief amount of time. Let's see if my theory is right. Because last time I did this, I didn't have to worry about BTs at all. Although if a giant one comes, I think they'll have the tar go over the water regardless. Was that them? Yeah, it is draining our battery really fast, though. Yeah, see? They're coming nowhere near us. Time, but I think we made it past. Our truck is almost donezo, bro. Uh-oh. Let's see. I think we're past them. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, well, got past some BTs, now we gotta deal with some terrorists. Oh, they're right here. Oh, he'll be fine. Wait, are you terrorists? I really hope so. Well, yeah, don't worry. When you run into people with cars, it doesn't kill them. I know it looks like it should. I really could use that generator. I don't think I'll make it past, though. That's right. There's BTs here, too. Ripperino, bro. Chiral network anomaly. Ah, we can't build here. Damn, that would have been so perfect. That would have been pretty cool, but that's alright. Yeah, there's BTs in that area. God, it's already almost ruined. Wow. That was fast. I guess that's just what this timefall does to stuff here. So yeah, I guess we'll just try to make it around them. Oh, look at this. It's almost destroyed. I don't think we really want to risk it, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely already sparking. Probably a bad idea. Especially if things get destroyed like this quickly in this timefall. Let's see. I don't see anything made by any other players up here. We might be able to get up. This is gonna be very close. Aw, man. Alright, we made it. Oh, I wonder if this zipline goes anywhere. This would be amazing. Because I think there's still one area when we go down that we may have to deal with BTs over there. Killer Girl Ike. Oh, help. Let's see. Amazing.
This one's for you.
My hero.
This one's for you.
So the zip lines are funny in this game. If you go over a trigger of like a BT is like supposed to appear here, like it will still happen. It's kind of strange. Let's see if we get any crazy stuff happening there. If we're fast enough, we might be able to just skip right past it. Dude, thank God for all this. Well, look at this. This is beautiful. Wow. What's this? I didn't like the sound of that one. I think I'd much rather avoid this thing if I could. And of course, I don't have rocket launchers anymore. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think this is a you need to beat this thing to progress type of situation. You have a lot of health. Did he not destroy this? Guess not. I can't get up. Where? Where is it? I think we got it. Damn it, dude. Where is it, Lou? Even Lou's confused. Oh, it's definitely an instant KO if you're in the water. The whale, everyone. Of course they would come back. God, I knew I should have made more of these. Oh, right here. Just what I need. God, you checked it all the way in the roof? You got quite the throwing arm right there, my boy. I'm very afraid now. Because I am in the tar. Would very much rather not be. Damn you, Samuel. Samuel! Samuel, please! Did you see the gold guy took them down? Okay, cool. I don't want to go on this edge. I know someone would just fall. They could be anywhere. There it is. Does. It's quite the spectacle, I will say that. Damn you. Me? I think that thing still has grenades on it. Here we go. Jesus fucking Christ, that killed me. Have some of my goopy men blast. Oh, where is it? I don't like the sound of it. Oh, hey. God, you have a lot of health. Hard mode. Sure. Try to stay above. Got more stuff there if we need it. Oh, what a shot. He's in the red. My blood packs are probably at an end. But I think these shots are coming straight for Sam. Oh no, we got one more. We got one more. Almost there, Samuel. We did it. Watch out for the desperation attack. Oh god, is there one? You dare tell me that.
Yes, you did it, Sam. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch.
Whoa, relax.
I thought it was all over.
Oh, that dead man. You have likes? Oh, look at this person didn't have any likes. Oh, you only get 4 according to the game. Sorry. I guess I started liking some other structure as well. Fair enough, alright, so we made it. Got ourselves something to help our buddy Fragile. We go this way, huh? I guess so. Damn, dude, we can't fabricate any new weapons or anything. I think we still have a fair amount. I would really like to create some rocket launchers. That probably would have helped me a lot in that fight, but, I mean, we got through it, yeah. It's something I've learned. At this point in the game, now that I've completed everything, I just take all of the Cairo crystals when I'm done fabricating stuff from, like, each facility I go to. I was planning on doing it here, but yeah, hopefully we'll get access to that here in a little bit. Okay, so here we are again, dudes. Look at this. Just random whale, huh? Coming to thwart our plans.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam. You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die-Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you, or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary, but Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die-Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
'Cause it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. There.
Sam. There you are. You wanna go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Stop the extinction. Okay. I'll do my very best. We have to convince her not to extinct everyone. How on earth are you going to manage this one, Sam? How are you going to? Do you want to go in the water? I'm just getting very tired. Sure. Okay.
London Bridge is falling down. Falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. Sam, listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen. Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight onto the afterlife. But no. A It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Sam, you love her.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Wow. Why are you blue, by the way, my boy? Norman Reed. Oh. Is this it? There's just no way.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today. The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future. I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me, and you did. You helped us complete the network, helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity. I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I was psyched, dude.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live. Don't give up. You're still connected.
Deadman! Lou! Ah! Okay, thank God. Got Die-Hardman encouraging and prideful, and admiring and yearning and beckoning and concerns.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die-Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
No, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The President's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die-Hardman? Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! No. But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die-Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. That would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything.
Don't you dare do this to me, Death Stranding.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
lost delivery.
Are you kidding me? No, lay BB to rest? Flu doesn't have a happy ending in this worst game of all time.
Alright. We're here. You still with me, though?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they
they catch you?
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops.
He's Sam's father. He's not Lou's father, he's Sam's father.
Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry. BB, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Daddy.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Dust.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop! Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire. It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
And he opens the pod because one of the final ones, it was a clearer picture, it wasn't yellow. That's when he lets Sam out. That's when they come in.
In here! Panel's unstable. Must be. Get to him.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Not BB2.
No, 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 no!
Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
embrace him as my own.
Lou better be alright. Lou better be alright.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up. Lou.
Oh, thank goodness. I would have been so sad if Lou died. What a game, huh? What a story. Over here watching these movies. Alright, so yeah, that was Death Stranding. I did a lot of editing during the Amelie scene where Sam was just sitting there with his blue face. She was like walking around him. Yeah, because they already showed a form of credits in between that. You would have to run around, watch the credits a whole bunch, and then you'd be ported back and sit down, and it just took forever. So I didn't want to cut out the Amelie shit, so I left it in. Yeah, but I definitely edited a whole bunch of that end game because I didn't think it was that important since there are credits now. So like normally I always leave credits in, but if there's like 2 credits, then why not? Yeah, it was Death Stranding. It's a massive game. It's an open world game with a lot of ideas, a lot of ambitious storytelling. And it was just, oh my god, it was such a slog to get through. But I think that's kind of the point of it too, because I know that a core theme of this game is about reconnecting with people. It's everywhere, from the name of, you know, the not cities, and was like made so tedious that the online aspect of it made it much easier, because I know playing this game on offline would have been far worse. I'm so sure, without like certain generators and bridges all over the place. And even down to like Sam, how he starts as this brooding, loner, isolated introvert, and then throughout the game he starts to develop connections to Lou and other members of the cast. And yeah, it's pretty much what it was, and it suffered greatly for it. A lot of people hate this game, and I totally understand where they're coming from. I myself personally enjoyed playing this because I like open world games where I could just sit and just talk shit with you guys for however long, tell you stories about my life or whatever, and just babble on for hours, because that's what I like to do. But I know a lot of people don't have that same experience. I don't know. It was definitely a visually beautiful game. It had some very interesting songs. Unfortunately, I would have to get rid of most of it, but that's a life in the YouTube game. Yeah, it's a bummer because it's like a big part of the game, and I didn't even get to experience it myself because I would always just skip past the songs, and it sucks that's the case, but that's just how it is. Like, I wouldn't care about claims. This series wasn't even doing that well anyway. The fact that the one video got blocked, I couldn't be bothered because I made such long videos to get through this long game, and the last thing I want to do is upload a video and like put in so much work and just lose all that. So, you know, tomorrow is the first day of the new year. The whole COPPA thing is going into effect. I'm very worried about that. Apparently they've bought that direct channels, and it's just a mess. But I'm glad I was able to pull my shit together and finish this game by the end of the year. I got it as close as humanly possible. But yeah, there are parts that I genuinely enjoyed this game. I like the cast members. I like their stories. A big one for me was Fragile. Her whole story was pretty interesting with the whole, like, Higgs thing. And a lot of people hated Higgs. A lot of people were like, yeah, this guy is just cartoonishly evil for no reason. And, like, I understand what they mean, but I personally loved Higgs. I think it was one of the best parts of this game. He was so charismatic and likable throughout the entire time. You could tell Troy Baker was having a blast with this character, and he was just going all out. Like, he looked like he was having such a good time the whole time. And I think he made a perfect contrast to Sam, a perfect polar opposite, with Sam so serious and moody nature, and Higgs is just a laid back, and like, Higgs could be a character in his own game, you know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, the mama stuff, like, it was a little confusing, huh? She, like, merged with her sister. It's like, is this whole big thing, mama died, but then she's still here because she's in her sister now, and she has the other eye color. So that was a little far out. Deadman's awesome. Apparently Deadman had a different voice actor that sounded just like Guillermo del Toro, but it sounds just like him. If you actually like look up videos of them, it's funny. Yeah, I think Norman Reedus was definitely fit the Sam role. I couldn't see anyone else being Sam Porterbridges in this. The only shit I did not care about from the beginning of the game, at the very beginning of the game, when they had the whole scene with Amelie and like she was explaining what was going on and stuff, I thought that was cool. I think everything past that, she just could not be in any scenes and the game would have not suffered at all. But I did not care about her. I did not care. Every time she said, I'll be waiting for you at the beach, I died a little more inside. I don't know. I just feel like that part could have been better suited to have like another character, like with a different side story. We always had Amelie, on the horizon. That was always our goal, established from the beginning of the game. They didn't have to keep reminding us with these like minor visits, and I know they were few and far between, but I feel like that could have been put to better use, like with a different villain other than Higgs. Maybe take the spotlight off Higgs for a second and have like some kind of a leader of the mules or the terrorists, and like add another villain into there or something. They did what they did, and they did a good job for what it is. Yeah, it was pretty far out. There's some avant-garde shit, That's Kojima for you. God, that exposition at the end. Just have all of the exposition at the very end. You have the Amelie theme. But you know what? for all that said there, I did complete the game. I did find some enjoyment in the actual gameplay. A lot of people say it's just a walking simulator. And it's not. You know, there are shooting sections, there are boss fights, there are like goals that you can do. And the game does reward you for completing it as you play through it. I know it's like very minor shit, but it adds up. Like the instant heal from the novelist's son, the golden weapons from the pizza delivery man. The fact that Peter was Higgs in the end, that was the best part of the game. Because they're controlled by Peter this whole game. And then of course it's the villain at the end, right? So I thought that was really funny. I like that a lot. Yeah, the memory chips weren't asking for too much. Once you get a list for them, just go done. It was a really easy game to complete, but it was completely tedious because you were just doing the same thing over and over again. And, you know, I'm happy I played it. I'm happy I experienced it. I'm happy I was able to show off the story. I wouldn't be lying to you that I'm happy that's done because I put over 100 hours into this game. Up until this, under 21 episodes. I've been working so hard editing this and rendering this, and the behemoth like 4-hour video that I uploaded just fucking killed me, dude. That was like an hour is so much work. And but it's done. It's over. I saw it to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I certainly did have a good time. I make it sound like I absolutely despise this game. I don't. I wouldn't beat it if that was the case, but at the same time, like, you know, if people invested this much time to watch all this, I wouldn't want to leave them hanging either. So yeah, if you enjoyed this game, or if you didn't enjoy this game, you stuck around, thanks for chilling with me. I hope I made it somewhat entertaining. I have this thing, I don't like to talk during cutscenes, out of respect for the game, and the people that actually just want to watch for the story, what have you. I hope you understand. It's just kind of a thing that I do. Thing that I've developed doing over the years. Look at all these lovely songs, everyone, that I can't upload to YouTube. I wonder what the face of this site is going to be in a couple of years. I do not know. I do not know. Oh boy. Look at this. It actually tells you the people you connected with online. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the guy who played Die-Hardman did a wonderful job narrating most of the game. I think the Clifford stuff was pretty cool too. I enjoyed that. I wish there was more of it. The shooting was somewhat clunky. It definitely wasn't like a standard FPS or anything, but I mean, you know, for what it's worth, it worked. And it was a nice breakup from the monotony of the whole situation. The giant quest to reunite the lovers that immediately broke up afterwards. That was really good. My favorite part about this game is how the community is so divided about it. It's weird because the people who defend it often give valid points to the people that hate it. From what I've seen, I feel like the people that hate it talk about nothing but its low points. Because it does have a lot of high points, but even I will readily admit there's a lot of low points too. So it's like, I just think it's really easier to jump on a hate bandwagon that's going on. Because that's the beautiful part about the internet. You say whatever you want. And like, who cares? Right? So, what are you up to now, Sam? Still out of that picture, huh? Louise. 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 It's a wonderful name. Nice. Can't forget about them French voice actors. Oh, Latam voice actor? Portuguese? Brazil. Nice. I wonder how the dubs turn out for this game. That's very interesting, actually, to me. Oh, baby. My overall reports. $146 times I sued BB. Nearly 2,000 likes from BB. And there you go, my final rating. Beautiful. That's it. Thanks for everything. Oh, what a beautiful trophy name. The greatest of great deliveries. There it is. Nice. Wonderful, dude. Ah. And we got the title screen music that I'm sure I can't play. Oh, we got a lot of music. Oh, good. And we got some more journals here. How very interesting. So now what, man? How can you continue from that? Lou's out of the box. Can we have Lou on our shoulders and put a doll in the BB pod? Episode 15, tomorrow is in your hands. I see. So now it's endless. Now we got endless mode. Yeah, what's the deal now, Sam? That's pretty clever. That's a clever way of letting you play endless mode.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, alright? See you then. Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Boop. Boop. Nah, that face. So yeah, now I guess what we could do, if we so wish. Check this out, wow. That is cool. Cool little set piece. Sam's like, oh man. Yeah, okay, I think, now that we've beaten the game, we can go to these lovely little action figures. Nightmares and Memories. Yeah, we can access this now. Nightmares of War. Revisit some Nightmares of Battle. Memories of Cliff. Oh, we can watch any cutscene from Cliff whenever we so wish. That is such a beautiful picture. That's the new wallpaper. Wow, that's clean. Yeah, we could play and battle any of the bosses. Nightmares of War. Oh, wow, cool. Oh, can we not fight these goons or what? That's cool. We can fight our dad whenever we want. I wish this was real. Yeah, I'm gonna miss playing this game. I know everyone hated it. I'm the only person that liked it in the world. Alright, we planned them to Death Stranding. That's about it. That's about it. Yeah, in Chapter 15, you can just do what you want. So, yeah, thanks for exploring this playthrough, dudes. I hope you enjoyed. And, yeah, let's make the next century a good one. Something to remember. Alright, take care, friends. Into the water I go.